G'day everyone, it's Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow I'm doing a shoot day for one of the local camera clubs, and I'm going to be doing 3 different setups. One of those is going to be battery powered using the Godox system, and the other 2 sets I'll be doing for tomorrow will be Elinchrom, of course. One will be the Elinchrom ELC 500, 500 and 1000 head, and that will be a dance setup. So I'm using the ELCs for their really short flash duration. So we're going to have some motion with a trained dancer. And the other Elinchrom setup will be with just a couple of RX1 heads, the entry-level Elinchrom heads, and I'll be doing a clamshell lighting setup with those. Alright, so I'm going to continue packing up all this gear, getting it ready for tomorrow because we've got a fairly early start. See you then. So there's a time lapse from yesterday's setup and the beginning of me giving some instruction before we let the photographers loose. It was a really great day. Everyone involved had a really good time. The models did a fantastic job. Big thanks to Miss Bunny Penny, to Sylvia and Eli who drove up from northern New South Wales, and to the amazing Jacqueline who I hadn't worked with before. She was an absolute trooper, dancing around and jumping for close to 4 hours. And by the end she was obviously pretty tired, but she did an amazing job. Everyone was super impressed with her enthusiasm and stamina. We had a great bunch of photographers. Everyone was super polite, and I'm pretty sure they came away with some pretty amazing images. Everyone seemed super happy. After I got home last night, I downloaded a little bit of the footage onto my iPad, and I also downloaded a new app called Lumafusion, which is a really powerful video editing app for mobile devices. My old iPad 2 struggled a little bit and it couldn't work with any of the 4K footage, but the few clips of 1080p footage I had worked fine, and I think it's going to work pretty amazing on a iPad Pro. I'm actually currently investigating the iPad Pro as an alternative to a laptop. My old MacBook Air, which is 2011 model, is getting pretty old in tooth and can't really handle much of anything these days. Can't even really handle sorting through Lightroom. So I'm just looking at the option of the iPad Pro for doing a little bit of video editing and for using Lightroom Mobile when I'm on location and traveling. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more research into how well that is possibly going to work for me. And I'll keep you updated in future videos on what I discover and how well I think it's going to work. So here's that little video I edited in Lumafusion. So I didn't get up to too much else this week, basically just prepping and organising for the workshop yesterday. Next weekend I'm going to be up the Sunshine Coast with the KL boys, working at the Baby Summit. For those of you that don't know what the Baby Summit is, it's basically just a photography conference and trade show, primarily targeted at newborn and children photographers. So there'll be a series of workshops, obviously the trade show which we'll be working at, and we'll also be helping out with the tethering during the live shooting during the workshops. So I'll see if I can get a little bit of footage for next weekend just to give you an idea of what goes on at the Baby Summit. Until then, thanks for joining me. Stay safe this week, and I will see you next time.